What's up guys and welcome back to another video. Today we will go over everything you need to know for the map Jura or Jura, however you pronounce it. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, first off, we will start with a rush smoke, or you can use it as a fake if you wish, and from T-spawn all the way to CT on a site. First off, you get into this corner right here, look up next to the flag, and there you have this bit of wall right there. Just go to the tippy top, shift walk until you hit the bottom, and then just jump throw your smoke. Should look something like this. And then the smoke goes nice, bounces off the wall there and lands perfectly into CT. So you can either use it just to go for an instant mid-out rush, get yourself into here and get on site, or just go B. Just go for a rotation, just go for a fake. No problem, as you wish, as you intend. Use the fast smoke here for CT spawn. Okay, next up we have a smoke for a bit of mid control. First off, you get into this corner right here, and then look for this little bit of greenery, something there, just on the right edge there, and then jump throw your smoke, simple as that. Bounces off here, smokes off the connector underneath the arch there, just so nobody from B can go for rotations. And watch out there, be aware they can stand somewhere here, but they'll have to come out pretty wide so you can catch them off guard if they try to push the smoke, so be aware of that. And then you've got some easy mid control, concentrating to get a bit of control around the map. Okay, next up for the second smoke for middle would be for tower, and it would be the same position thrown out. So first off, you get into this corner, you smoke off the con, and then you look for this area right here. Look for that darker dot, and then just simply jump throw your smoke. Smoke will bounce off the edge there and land perfectly in the entrance of the tower. If you want to go towards A straight, you can do. If you want to take some long control, go crunch with your long players, not a problem. Smoke off that, or just run through if you like to. But then you've got one smoke here and the second smoke right underneath the arch there in con, so it gives you a bit of mid control, no vision for CTs possible. Okay, next up we have a third smoke for the middle. This time we'll smoke off the left side, the E-box entrance there, and from the same position as well. You get into this corner right here, you can smoke off the connector, you can smoke off the tower, and you can go a bit further left, right up here to that little bit of wood what's looking out there, and then just simply jump through a smoke there. You got that one there, you got that one there, and you got that one there, and you can choose what you want to do. You've got all three smokes landing right here, one into the arches, one on the right side, one on the left side. I wouldn't use all three of them, but what you can do is, if you want to go to A, like I said, you can go through the tower, blocking off that vision, so the long player has to rotate back. No rotations from connector would come quickly, except they go through the smoke, beware of that. Or just go through your own smoke, go into tower, whatever. Gives you freedom and a lot of easy mid control. Okay, next up we'll have a smoke for the A site, just so you get a bit of more room there going on to A. First off, you get into this corner right here, and then look for this wall, look for that little darker dot, and then just simply jump through a smoke. Pretty simple as that. Get your teammates, just flash them in here, simple as that. So you can actually get the enemies behind this wall right here, and you can have this one going all the way down there, so rotation from B would be a bit difficult. They would have to come to CT. You can just follow it up with a CT smoke as well, so you've got all sight. Beware to check behind and watch out for the tower rotation if you all go through long. Ideally you go for a split, but get a bit of room on to A site, easy in your games. Okay, next up we have another smoke thrown from the same position. We'll smoke off CT this time. First off, as I said before, go up here and then just jump through a smoke right there. Look for this top corner on the same wall and W jump throw, and you'll have an easy smoke for CT. One you got in here, blocking off the rotations from church, and one going into CT spawn, blocking off that vision right here, so nobody can look through here. And rotation, yeah, would take a bit of while to spot site players, so get the site as fast as possible and play easy for your retakes. Okay, next up we'll have a smoke for the B entrance right here. You know, ops like holding this angle from here, just playing around this pillar here, and maybe some rotations from behind. So first off, to stop that, go up here, right this edge here, and look for that edge here from the box. Follow it up all the way until you hit this edge, so it looks something like this. Just left click the smoke, nothing special like that. Smoke will block off the vision from here, going perfectly into the arch, stopping rotations and players supporting. Next up, once you've done that, just go up here. You can just follow it up with some flashes, throw some flashes over there. And yeah, that would be desperate for the orb holding this angle. They would have to drop down or something, but you can get some control here, getting into this entrance area right there, stopping people from holding you too easy, and get yourself a bit of control on the map. Okay, next up, I'll show you some smokes for a pretty simple and effective rush towards B. First off, you get on this edge here next to the barrel there. Teammates run out, go towards B long or to B main. And then you look for this window frame edge here, and there's a little line up the top there. Just go right into the middle of that. Pretty simple to remember once I get a hang of it. And for the first one, you just jump very slow, and it will go off the scaffolding here and land right into this arch right there. As I said before, you got the smoke from here we threw, but now you can just do it that way, so you can do a double execute there if you want to go a bit faster and you're not contacting towards B, just for the rushes. Easy smoke, easy control there. Follow it up with a flash to get the orb or the player holding from this box out in blind, and get an easy control towards B. Next up, as I said, it's going to be 2 smokes for the rush, and you get into this corner again, same position, and even the lineup is the same. You use the same lineup, so you jump throw that one, and then instead of jump throwing, you will use a middle click throw, which is the left and right mouse button together, and then jump throw that one. That one will land perfectly down into the entrance from connector, so it's blocking off rotations. Running out here, going down towards B, getting some easy room here, no worry about rotations, clearing sight, and obviously you have to clear this by yourself, nobody there, just throw a smoke in there, pretty easy with that, just while you're going out, and get a bit of control towards sight and play your post plant easily. Okay, next up we have some utility for your CT side. First off, you get some mid control, easy with this smoke. First, you get into this corner right here next to the bench, and then you look for the top crack, follow it all the way down, and then you'll see this little dark dot. Pretty easy to remember once you get the hang of it, and then you just simply jump through the smoke. Smoke goes perfectly into this entrance here from the wind platform or the balcony, whatever you want to call it. Smoke start off, and you got a nice edge here. So if they want to fight, if they want to take kills, they can't just hold from here. They'll have to come out in the open, and you can get an easy frag with your CT side holding for mid. Okay, that was it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something new about this map. New community map. Really like to play it. So there's some smokes. You can make your matchmaking games pretty easy and effective. I hope you liked. I hope you enjoyed. And if so, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more content like that in the future. See you in the next one.